What's up YouTube? It's your boy E-Dub back at it again with another con wrap-up video, and today we're going to be talking Otakon. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to do my usual compliment sandwich. So we're going to start with good, bad, then great. So first off, I want to definitely give a big shout out to our hotel that we got to stay at. It was a great place. I believe it was the Homewood Suites by the Hilton. Excellent spot. Definitely like almost a 15-minute or so walk from the DC bus stop depot area for Greyhounds. Excellent spot for that. Greyhound service is kind of but that's besides the point. But yeah, anyway, I definitely had a great experience being inside the hotel, so definitely big shout outs to the staff there. So if anything, let's talk Otakon. I burped. So we definitely were there for 4 days technically of the convention, so day 0 all the way up to Sunday, and then an additional day just for us to rest up and whatnot. Essentially what happened is that we all split off into separate groups. We were about to do different things. Myself and Jordan and a few others, we got the chance to either go to panels, or in the case of Jordan's situation, he got the chance to see the Mario premiere, which we will be definitely talking about at a later date, so definitely stay tuned for that. Nay, he got to interview the various singer-songwriters for Samurai Champloo, the DJs who worked on that anime as well, so definitely you can check out his Otakon wrap-up writing piece, which is going to be located in the description box below, so definitely go and click on that bad boy. But yeah, the convention itself, we're going to start high. I definitely liked the vibe, the overall presence of the community that was there. I didn't necessarily run into anybody that was having like real issues regarding like, you know, people being jerks or anything like that to other people. There was a large amount of black cosplay there. It's always a good sight for me to see. That's something that I definitely like seeing. I like inclusivity. I don't like people feeling ostracized at the convention and whatnot. The big takeaway that I want to give is a big shout out to the Otakon staff that worked on there. Solely because I know for a fact that you guys were probably like super overworked and probably not paid enough. But anyway, with that in mind, let's talk negatives. The negative that I definitely want to bring up first is, sadly, again, going to the Otakon staff, and it worked primarily for how the line structure was working in regards to the various lines throughout the building. I didn't really necessarily have a long wait in line con, but it was definitely a wait, especially when you had staff members who were particularly giving wrong information out to people when it came to registration, and for people like me who were picking up badges day 1 in order to buy them. I was unfortunately one of the big dummy heads who did not pre-reg and buy their ticket months in advance, because I was like, it's fine, I'll do it later. But I digress. They're basically putting people on the wrong line, and it made a big clog up when it came time to actually get badges. Even the people who were working the booths who were saying like, this is really dumb, why are people doing that? But that's besides the point. I get this, probably just a logistics issue. I'm not gonna really hold you guys at fault to that. What I am gonna hold at fault, however, is how very lackluster the game area is. Probably because of the fact that there just was a lot of the same, I wanna say. When it came to the actual game selection, you had, of course, I believe it was Tokyo Attack, I'm not sure, but they were definitely out there doing the damn thing, working the circuit, bringing all the Japanese import games and stuff like that, as you all know and love. Once again, I'm not sure if it is them. If it is, or whoever it was, I'll put an addendum inside of the description box to let people know, particularly like if people want to hire them for other things. That's besides the point. Anyway. The main issue with the game room that I had is primarily reserved for the tournaments. There were a lot of people who were signing up for tournaments who didn't necessarily show up, and it caused a massive amount of delays when it came to actually have people compete. You have people waiting upwards of almost 20 minutes or so just for one game to get started, because you had a variety of people either online making up fake names on the spot, or just doing just general stupid shit. and it wasn't really a good look, especially because of the fact that now you have upwards of like 5 separate tournaments that have to be run back to back to back to back to back, and you have people who are either showing up late, who are making fake aliases and not showing up, and it was a real mess. I want to definitely say that right there. So, ooh, bad on that part. The actual TOs themselves, like as people, they were pretty cool. Like they were definitely trying to work with as many people as possible, but it was just very, very slow, and I didn't really like that. Another big downer that I want to talk about is how the dealer's room line con situation was as well for there, because they unfortunately were a big contributor to LineCon and the processes with it. They particularly had a selection of various entrances and whatnot in order to get in, but only one that was allowed for people to go in. Those other entrances were instead made into exits. And on one hand, I can understand that, that's cool. On the other hand, I'm like, that's very bad. Primarily because of the fact that, yo, you have like upwards of over 200 people walking down this hallway. Why are you regulating them to just basically just single file lines when you can like clear up the mess and clear up the hallway like that? But that's besides the point. Anywho, now we're gonna end it off on something really good. The Rave. The Rave was a very big thing this year, primarily because you had the DJ Taku and the singer-songwriter for Samurai Champloo's ending credits theme. Her name is Minami, I believe it is. I'm not 100% certain. I'm probably butchering that name, I'm sorry. But yeah, she fucking rocked it. Taku fucking sold the show out. He slam dunked it, bam, right into the jam center. The music was gold. But I want to say that the actual music selection for the varying following DJs after him were very boring, mostly because it was a lot of just the same EDM. And I'm not sure how Otakon works its staff when it comes to selection with that, but I really hope that next year that they work on that. And also more water stations. It's the middle of a heat wave. You can't have just one water station, guys, come on. And please, for the life of me, if you do take this video into consideration later on in the year for like future venues and whatnot, and you want to have more parties and shit, please don't do something stupid and go like, oh, we're gonna set up more water vending stations, but we're gonna charge you for it because we want that capitalism dollar right then and there, buddy. Like, no, come on. Like, you already have the staff working on hand and foot to try to make sure that these people don't die of heat stroke. The least that you could do is have more water stations that, you know, work and give out water for free. You can have, like, if anything, like the bottled water or whatever be like a whatever price that you were selling it for, but the actual cups of water, come on, don't sell those. Please don't in the future. You already have it. You're already doing good with that. The bad thing was that there was only one water station inside of that area, and thank God there wasn't a lot of people who were dying of thirst. But all in all, for Otakon 2019, I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. That's right, 4 out of 5. I personally loved it. I will hope to be there next year with the gang, Geeks at the Round Table, as you all know. But yeah, that was the wrap up. If you guys liked it and you like more videos like this and want to see more content, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Click the bell icon to make sure that you get all the notifications. Make sure to follow us on Twitch and make sure to hit up that Discord, because you can chat up with the geeks and you can let us know just how you feel about certain stuff. We can chop it up with you. Bada boom bam. Anyway, it's your boy E-Dub. I'm out of here.